Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here all today, as we do every morning in Star Wars The Old Republic land. We had a lot of fun yesterday playing player versus player content. We played a whole bunch of Warzone matches. And today we're just going to be going over the news, and then I'm going to be playing Flashpoint just to try and get some more decoration information because we're excited about the new stronghold coming. Oh, I'm so see-through today. I'm sorry. Today is Friday, March 8th, and oh boy, howdy did we get a lot of news. Most recent update is that Copero now has a date. Building a Foundation now has a date. Hello, Tarke. We now have a date for update 7.4.1 that I'm very excited about. I'm so excited I'm crying. Just joking, I just need a sneeze. Update 7.4.1, including date night quests, Copero Stronghold, Galactic Season 6 will be coming out on March 12th. That's like an official date now. We got it, finally. Woohoo! Woohoo! So that'll be this Tuesday. I jokingly said yesterday, who knows? They could just, you know, announce the date tomorrow for next week, and look at what they did. They did it yesterday afternoon. Just kind of surprised. We had a big discussion about how they try not to say that they're going to release something until they are 100% for sure it's ready to go and they are like ready to launch it, you know, versus trying to set a date and be ready for it. So I think they even must do all their main testing and stuff before they announce it. You love the Egyptian style in Copero? Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to go decorate that stronghold. I've been kind of obsessing about it for the last week or so. Okay, more than a week, isn't it? Date night has a date, right? No kidding. So what's going on in the news? Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. I'm so sorry. We interrupt this regular intermission to talk about the Cavern Varactile. This is one of the, I guess, most wanted Varactiles in the game. It's a mount. It goes or. Really adorable. I like to ride around the green one. This one has a really cool effect on it. It's 750 cartel coins, and it's normally 1,500. It's not always on the cartel market, so it's kind of cool that it's up at all. On Fridays, they like to do sales of items that players have requested. What song does it make? I feel like one of you guys could maybe show us what sound it makes. Do you think you guys could do it? So the sale of the day is Cavern Varactile. There was a big sale on all of the armor and decorations in the game, but that's been over for a bit. I believe in you guys. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Maxima says, I have that list on the GTN. It might go down a bit, but not a lot, right? I knew I put my faith in you for a reason. That's the sound it makes. Now I can move on with the news. So just so you are all aware, I'm running a Flashpoint decoration drop contest. I have extended it due to the announcement of the release date, and I didn't want them to overlap too much, so I've extended it all the way till March 22nd and added some additional prizes. So if you wanted to help run some Flashpoints before update 7.4 or after, up to you, feel free. With the update 7.4.1 coming out on March 12th, that gives you a few days just to dork around in Flashpoints while you have waiting for the Copero Stronghold. So visit Swtorista.com/events. That is all available for you guys there, and how to enter. And like I said, quite a few prizes, so pretty decent chance of actually winning something. Plus, more importantly, you'll be submitting information to the site. It's data that I'm gathering. I feel like I can't talk clearly today. It's okay. I'll just ramble till I get there. Teacup wants to know, what happens if all of us did this at once? Oh, the Varactile noises? We did that on my birthday. I set the price to one one stream dollar or whatever they're called, and oh, it was chaotic. So someone asked, oh, you know what? Let's backtrack. Update 7.4 is the most recent update in the game. Ord Mantell and stuff like that, and we're looking forward to update 7.4.1, which includes Date Night, the Copero Stronghold, Galactic Season 6, and yes, transfers are opening for the Shay Vizsla server. Someone asked, and I'm actually curious about this question too, because I don't know the answer. Irokoi wants to know, if I transfer a character from one server to another I've never been on, do I keep the progress on the PvP tracker on the new server? So I know a lot of things transfer over. They make a copy of it, like your legacy makes a copy, your decorations make a copy. I had to leave. I can't with you guys. But I don't know about PvP or Galactic Seasons. So have any of you out there transferred a character who had some partial progress in PvP Seasons or Galactic Seasons and transferred them to a server that didn't have any progress yet? I think it doesn't transfer any progress from what I remember. But I would love to hear if any of you had some direct experience. Yes, Robert, yes, transfers to APAC next week. Yes, on March 12th. Koa says I'm about to transfer. We want to know before March 12th, Kojo. Before Kojo. Before. Oh my gosh. Sam is talking about the Rackle event over on YouTube. The Rackle event is currently running right now as well. We did a bit of that earlier in the week. Sam says enemies in the tunnels spawn at the same level of who attacks it first. If a lower level character who is not a group can spawn in enemies and higher level players can beat them quickly, both get credit. So look for free-to-play players and offer to help them out in the Rackle tunnels, and you both can complete the missions in minutes. Right, it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the inverse is also true. If a high level person goes in first and a low level person just wanders in. Robert, thanks. Thank you. Then they get annihilated by the high level enemies. Kind of crazy. Big thank you also to who was that earlier? Who was supporting the project when I wasn't even online yet? Big Schmeev. Oh, what a name. Thank you, Big. Thank you, Bigly. Thank you very much. If my Zabrak is red and Vet is blue, would we make a purple baby? Yes, you'd have a purple Tigruda. Don't you know that's how it works? Odie, hey. Odie says, will there be plans to add a Warzone location filter like Flashpoints in case we want to play or avoid specific ones? So, Odie, I know you're a newer player to the game, but this is something that players have kind of requested for, I guess not a newer player, a newer returning player is something people have requested for a long time. But there's a reason we can't choose. And we're actually still kind of surprised that they allowed us to choose between war zones and arenas, because that's more filtering than we've ever had in the entire game before. So the main reason they don't let us checkbox or no checkbox which ones we want to play is because players will be less likely to get matches together. We already have not necessarily the biggest PvP population to start with, so every time you're waiting for a match, you're like, It would take even longer if it let people pick which specific matches they want to play. Because let's say two people have opposite things selected, they won't ever be in a match together. So that's one less person to add to the queue. Hello, Rakojes. Astro says, hey, Easta. I don't really know to call you. That's okay, me either. Is there any big guilds out there? I finally got back in thanks to your 5-button guide. Oh, Astro, that's awesome. So I'm going to share with you. Oh, someone already shared it. Perfect. Guilds in SWTOR. There's absolutely some big guilds. If you look through there, filter by your server and what faction you're looking for. And it will also kind of give you a self-reported number of players in the guild. So if you're looking for a huge guild, look for the one that's like 1,000 plus or something like that, you know? But yeah, absolutely the queue. We all wish there was cross-server queues. That would be pretty awesome. The downside would be you would be less likely to recognize people. Upside is get matches faster, yeah? Epic says they should do it like Final Fantasy, large-scale PvP, where the map rotates on a daily basis. So one day you can play Shatter and only Shatter, the next day would be Onsil, Hakir, etc. I haven't tried it in Final Fantasy. Not entirely familiar about the large scale PvP. But in SWTOR, if you could only play one match the entire day, I would hate that so much. We would just have ancient hypergates. 5 ancient hypergates matches in a row. That would get stale so fast. I would cry. I would cry. And then I only play on PvP on certain days of the week, so I'd always get the same matches. No, the guilds are not gone. LOL, you're funny. I would cry. I think it's a bit different when you have a giant map, though. I imagine that's a bit different there. Blue is super excited for date night. We're not going to talk about that. We know it's coming. We're going to enjoy it when it's there. Arkin, Lana, Theron, Koth. You're going to get some smooches in, aren't you? Phantom says, and this is a reply to asking about do PvP seasons transfer over. Phantom says, if it works like Galactic Seasons Tracker, which I assume it does, then no. You'll have to unlock things again. Though, if you claim things, you keep those and unlock them again. So yeah, so you'll have them in collections. If maybe you unlocked the Stronghold, it might come with you. I'm not sure, you know. But the actual progress on the track will not be copied over, it sounds like. Irish Tiget wanted to know, what if all of us played the Varactile sound at once? I would cry. All the big guilds are not gone. FV, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure Sanctuary is still at like 1,000 people. There's still guilds that have to have multiple physical guilds because they're full up, you know? Oh, Robert, thank you very much. Cheers to you. Robert says, I just joined your Patreon. That's awesome. Robert, make sure to read the little instructions it sends you because it teaches you how to go to the site without ads, which is fantastic. Blue wants to know, what do you think you'll do or try first when the update comes out? Copero Stronghold. Copero Stronghold. Copero Stronghold. When do you think the next DLC comes out? I don't know. I don't really have a guess about the next full expansion. The next update with the next content is what's up on the screen right now. So Date Night, which is a bunch of quests for romantic characters. The Copero Stronghold, Galactic Season 6, transfers to the Asia Pacific server. That's starting on March 12th, so that's really soon. The next expansion, like 8.0, I don't know. I don't know if they're shooting to do it this year or not. I don't have any indication. I don't have any insider info. I don't have any real guess either. No educated guess. I couldn't tell you. Maybe next year, maybe this year. I imagine they're trying to shoot for December, but maybe they want to change up tactics. Who knows? Romantic quests. Yeah, do you want to learn more about it? So, in update 7... You know what? We're gonna watch the video about update 7.4 together right now. I hope that's okay. Because I want a reminder. And then we're gonna talk about a little bit about what they posted in the update. Today's gonna be a chill day. No, hello. No, I'm not excited yet. Okay, mute. Desktop. We got this. Okay, so here's what's coming up in the update on the 12th that we're excited about. There's some bonus stuff. There's some additional stuff that we learned after this. Are you ready? Let's go. No, we're not gonna ask questions. No. Are we gonna ask questions? Yes, let's leave it there. And Shmeep, I just linked information about the guild that I'm in. I'm in the Nexus guild. All right, will you guys tell me if it's too quiet? And I'll bump it up.
Hello everyone, I'm very excited to be showing off what's coming up in Star Wars The Old Republic in Update 7.4.1. Usually, updates that have 2 decimals in them are considered quite small, and this is the first time they have showed off what is coming in a smaller update like this, and boy was there a big surprise. To give a quick summary about this new update, which we don't have a date for yet, is scheduled for March. It will be Galactic Seasons Season 6, and with it, a new stronghold set on Copero as part of the Galactic Seasons rewards. PvP Season 5 will be coming on February 27th, so technically before the update. New Date Night cutscenes will be coming in Update 7.4 for the companions Lana, Theron, Arkin, and Koth, with more coming down the line. The Shay Vizsla server transfers will open up with Update 7.4.1. New Cartel Market items will be coming out. But before that, there will be a very special Cartel Market sale until February 29th. They also released what's coming out in Update 7.5, which includes a story update called Desperate Defiance set on Hutta, the continuation and resolution of the Lane Vizsla Basilisk Droid repair quest, and lastly, there's going to be a new spring event set on Dantooine. Now let's take a deeper dive into all those really cool things that are coming with the update. So first off, the big one is Galactic Seasons Season 6. Galactic Seasons has been something I've really been enjoying in the game lately because it allows me to group up and do content with other players that I might not have gone and checked out otherwise, because there is that seasonal reward track bringing us all together. So personally, I was looking forward to this season regardless of what news that was going to come out about it, but wow, I was really excited with the theme this time. The next Galactic Season, Season 6, will be called Building a Foundation, and it will take place on the scenic planet of Kopero. This upcoming season will come with a similar 3-quest structure as the previous seasons, with a new quest at rank 1, rank 15, and rank 40. If you've never tried Galactic Seasons before, even very new players can achieve rank 1 extremely easily once the season starts, so even you on your brand new free-to-play account can take advantage of the awesome stuff that's coming up. So this whole season will have a Chiss and Kopero themed rewards track and quests, and they showed off some of the decorations that will be on the track. Now here was the exciting surprise. The main reward you'll be working on in Galactic Season 6 will be the new Kopero Stronghold. They showed off a bunch of screenshots and little videos of the new stronghold, and it is quite beautiful. Some rooms will be on both the free-to-play and subscriber track for Galactic Season 6. Others will only be on the subscriber track, and the final 3 can only be unlocked with cartel coins, which can also be earned through the Galactic Seasons track. This is a lot of firsts for the development team. This is the first time a stronghold has been directly on the track. This is the first time they've locked rooms in a stronghold behind subscription rather than just a credit cost. And lastly, this is the first time they have ever locked stronghold rooms behind cartel coins.
Important! Important! They corrected this statement afterwards because people were like, cartel coins only. You can also unlock those cartel coin rooms with credits. They are still locking certain rooms to subscribers, but those cartel coin ones you can also use credits just like you could every other time. Correction.
With the fact that they've locked some of the rooms to subscribers only through Galactic Seasons, it's pretty clear they're trying to continue the idea of rewarding subscribers more than free-to-play players, but making content available to all players, so even you on your free-to-play account can get the first 3 rooms and all of the story related to this stronghold and quest. Next up is PvP Seasons 5. I've really enjoyed PvP Seasons. I decided to take a break last season so I didn't go crazy during the holidays, and I was really excited for Season 5 to come back around so I could jump back in. The casualness of Seasons have really made me enjoy playing Warzones. Season 5, which will be starting on February 27th, 2020.
Clip so much, I'm sorry.
Which is before update 7.4.1, which is scheduled all the way in March. Season 5 will come with all the usual rewards of new armor and decorations, which we got to see some previews of, but it will also have a new flare called the Pirate's Bounty. I don't know if this flare is part of the achievement or on the PvP Seasons track, but either way it's pretty cool. It's the first flare we've seen in a while. The Cunning Plunderer on the left is going to be one of the rewards on the track, and the Outlaw Battler on the right is the armor that'll be later on the PvP Seasons track. As for the vendor, 2 new armors will be showing up called Plunderer's Greed on the left and Outlaw Warrior on the right. Date Night is probably the new feature that players are most excited about that's coming in update 7.4.1. This is something that we actually kind of knew about because it had been hinted at in a previous update. We saw decorations called Date Night Souvenir or something like that in the Strongholds list, and players started freaking out, wondering when and what this might be. What's really cool is it is coming out, it is a real thing, and here's the details. It's going to be a series of new cutscene-only cinematic Alliance Alert style quests where players can spend quality time with their romance companions.
It's been far too long since we had a moment to focus on each other.
Maybe some real time off. No saving the galaxy.
An evening with you is one I cherish always.
Let's get away for a bit, just the 2 of us. What do you say?
Aw.
So update 7.4.1 will bring a batch of 4 companions: Lana Beniko, Koth Bortena, Theron Sean, and Arkin. The developers are well aware that players are hoping for more romance date nights with their favorite romantic companions, but there are 28 romanceable companions, and they're hoping to release more date nights in the cadence of 1 to 2 companion date nights per galactic season, so it's going to take a while to get to your favorite companion. They are very passionate that each cutscene is personal and unique to each companion. They chose the first 4, so Lana Beniko, Koth Bortena, Theron Sean, and Arkin, because they are the only companions that can be romanced by any class and character gender. Each date night quest is unique and focused around the companion and their personality and background, and each date night has different choices in how you can interact with your romance companions. These will be weekly repeatable missions, and you can earn rewards for playing it multiple times, including a unique token for the date, which will likely be a stronghold decoration memento of your date. Okay, quick pause. I really need to know in the comments below of this video, which companion do you want to come next? Which companion do you want to have your romance date night ASAP? Let me know in the comments. We already knew about this, but the developers wanted to repeat that with update 7.4.1, transfers to the new Shea Vizsla Asia Pacific Fresh Start server.
Okay, I made a list. Are you guys proud of me? I made a list of all of the ones that are possible. Did Kembal make it on here? Yes, it did. Kembal did. Yes. So the ones that have an underline are the ones that are coming with 7.4.1. These are all the characters you could have romanced. I don't know if there's a couple like Lieutenant Pierce. I'm not entirely sure because it's kind of a quickie. But yeah, those are all the ones that could come up. I'm sorry. Kaleo is here. Jace is here. Felix is here. My head's in the way. Hey there. Dave, hi. Just came back from the game. Best server to join for PvP. I don't know. Is Starforge good, you guys? Compared to Sutil Sean, I guess? I don't know, man. I get in trouble whenever I make recommendations. You want a wedding with Lana? Wouldn't that be sweet? Gus too, no. You can't romance Gus. You can't even friend zone him. Is it worth it to transfer? Ah, that's usually... So if you're picking a server, I usually recommend Starforge at this point. But if you already are on a server, I don't think there's any reason not to just jump in there. Especially if you queue up and you get matches, you know? I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, you should be able to romance Gus. I'm so sorry. 4X date when? Did they confirm a date? Yes, we have a date. Everything that's going on in this video, update 7.4.1, is happening on March 12. Yeah, this Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. You romanced Blizz in your own way. Did you give him gifts of loot that you found on the ground? He likes stealing things. Are PvPQs server-wide? No, they are per server. Per server, but both Republic and Imperial are combined on the server. Okay, let's go. Oh, I think I had skipped forward a bit.
The developers wanted to repeat that with update 7.4.1, transfers to the new Shea Vizsla Asia Pacific Fresh Start server will open up. So the server will no longer be Fresh Start anymore. However, to preserve the fledgling economy that's very interesting and very uninflated over on that server, they are going to have some restrictions. So first off, when you're transferring a character, regardless of how or when you transfer it to Shea Vizsla, there will be a 15 million credit limit per character, and your character will have a minimum level 20 requirement as well. However, if you are a player that's had an active subscription since January 2nd, you'll have 16 free transfers to Shea Vizsla for 30 days after update 7.4.1 when transfers open up. So you'll be able to bring over a total of 240 million credits if you put 15 million on each one. If you have more than 16 characters for the first 3 months after transfers open, you'll get a 50% off discount if you're a subscriber. They did mention that requirements may be adjusted in the future. Every update tends to come with new Cartel Market cosmetic items, and update 7.4.1 is no exception. One of the items that they previewed I was very interested in, and that was the Copero Utility Decoration Bundle. And this is the first time they're releasing decorations of the things like your banks, the GTN, your mailbox that look different. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done it before now. There is a new metallic red and metallic pink dye module that's just come out. That's actually available right now as of February 14th, and it will be on the Cartel Market for 1,500 Cartel coins. For how long? Who knows? When update 7.4.1 hits, they will be releasing the Prime Centurion armor, which is inspired by the troopers in Ahsoka, the TV show. And there's also going to be the Gothic Master armor set, which is inspired by Balin's skull from Ahsoka. To go with it, they're also releasing the Gothic Master's dual saber and Gothic Master's lightsaber. While it won't be out with update 7.4.1 later on, sometime after, they'll be releasing the gold and green metallic dye as well. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but there is a category-wide sale in the decorations and armors category until February 29th, 2024.
This is over! This is done. This is done. This is done. This doesn't exist anymore. This has expired.
As a bit of a surprise, the developers also revealed what's coming up for some of the stuff in update 7.5, a bigger story update. The first main one is obviously new story, and this will be called Desperate Defiance and will take place on Hutta. Interestingly enough, you can actually see some buildings from Hutta on the key art from previous updates. Also in update 7.5 will be the resolution and conclusion to the Lane Bizla Basilisk droid quest started on Runuk. I have no idea exactly what this means, but the developers said that when her research is finished, it will be adorable and terrifying, and you will have your work cut out for you. This one was also a bit of a surprise that I'm looking forward to learning more about and covering for you guys. The developers said that they have the Nar Shaddaa nightlife in the summer, the Feast of Prosperity event in the fall, and Life Day in the winter, but there's no events going on in spring. We weren't told anything else about a potential new event that's coming up for spring, except that it takes place on Dantooine. While they didn't give a date, they did point out it's going to be a spring event, so players are guessing it might come sometime in the April and May months. So all in all, a pretty surprising amount for what's supposed to be a smaller numbered update. I'm looking forward to Galactic Season 6 and that new Stronghold on Kopero, which you'll be able to get probably on the first day it comes out. PvP Season 5, which comes out on February 27th before the update. Date Night with Companions, oh yeah, with update 7.4.1. The Shea Vizsla server transfers will be interesting to watch, and of course all kinds of new Cartel Market items. As always, I'll be covering those in depth on Swtorista.com first as written guides and later on as video guides right here on this channel. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that way videos like this will show up on your YouTube homepage about the new content. I hope you enjoyed this overview of everything coming in update 7.4.1 in Star Wars The Old Republic, and if you want to show your support for this really big project covering your favorite game, please visit Swtorista.com/support to ensure the future of guides.
That's right. Ensure the future of guides. Goodbye, Swtorista. We're done here. I think I'm still going over the news, actually. I don't think I finished. All right, so that was everything that's coming up in update 7.4.1. Very excited about it. I really like that video, actually. Sorry. And we're going to go over what's also coming up. Oh, there we go. I should do it right. There, ooh, big. That's what I wanted. They made a post about it. And they shared some more information, which I was very interested and excited about. So they said, updates coming, 7.4.1 on March 12th. It's going to be called Building a Foundation. The whole thing, including the Galactic Seasons, is going to be released at 7 a.m. CT. I always screw this one up. Hang on. 7 a.m. CT to PT. It'll be, the servers will go down at 5 a.m. Pacific time, so 3 hours before stream normally starts, and expected downtime is 4 hours. The expected downtime is just kind of an estimate to give them time. It could always be a lot shorter. I imagine it won't be like that 15-minute downtime we sometimes get with the patches, because they have to add new stuff and you'll have to download new stuff. But don't forget, you can set your Steam, if you have Steam, to auto-download as soon as it becomes available. You still might not be able to play until the actual servers come up, because sometimes they are updating information on the servers about your account in the background. Basically, they're doing their spreadsheets in the background, and that's not part of your game files or Steam files, so that sometimes needs to be finished first before we can safely log in. It would be cool, says Darth Solarian. Why can't I see lately? I'm sorry. I have to like zoom in with my eyes by going closer to the screen. It'd be cool if it was a treasure hunt. It would be neat. That would be neat. I really want a flower-based event. I'm sorry. I just want tons of flower decorations for my stronghold. Like tons. Like millions of every kind. They did also add that in addition, Though the patch notes will be available on Monday, I did want to let you know about some highlights beforehand. Alongside Galactic Season 6 Date Night Companion missions and the opening of character transfer servers to Shavisla server, the following will be coming out with 7.4.1. Now, this was a surprise. We didn't know anything about this. Like, this is new. I have so many questions. Outfits will now be included when characters are transferred between servers. Ah! So this was something that wasn't included, but sometimes occasionally worked. But now they'll be included, which is awesome with the Shavisla transfers, because outfits before were kind of broken, I guess you could say. They like semi-worked. But you would not be assured to have your outfit come with you, especially if you set like a expensive outfit together and threw away the pieces. That's why you're supposed to keep them. You're supposed to hoard them. Ancient armaments added to daily login rewards. This one I was like, what? What's this? Ancient armaments contain various armor appearances, including ones that could not previously be acquired or traded. These armor pieces do not contain stats or mod slots and are intended solely for the outfitter. These armor pieces do have die slots and can be traded and bought and sold on the GTN. The armor pieces that are available inside of Ancient Armaments will also be available as random world drops. I was like, what? Okay, so what do they mean by random world drops? Does that mean like if I go kill a random chlor slug, I might get it? Or are they like specific to the planets? Are they specific to bosses with a star? Or is it literally just random? And you could get random cosmetic gear along the way. Do you have to be a certain level? I need more details. So many questions. That's really cool though that they're reintroducing armors that way. And it's interesting that they can be traded, bought, and sold on the GTN. So quite a few of you were like, oh no, when they changed the GTN, they updated the GTN, they made it, unfortunately, so that some armors would no longer be able to be bought or sold on the GTN, and that is because they had variable statistics. So technically, each one was like this weird, unique item, and they didn't stack together in any way. So I think this is their response. They said they were going to try and reintroduce them in some way. I wasn't sure how they would reintroduce them. I was kind of hoping through crafting, but that would require a whole crafting revamp, you know, which they're not ready to do right now. But I guess this is a way to do it. Appearances including ones that could not be previously acquired or traded. So, kind of cool that they're coming in login rewards, but you can trade them. This may actually make me interested in login rewards again. Right now, I just literally ignore them. I'm like, oh, free tech frags every once in a while, you know? Cool. Cool, cool. In addition, Galactic Trade Network Droid Legacy Unlock, a new character convenience unlock, has been added to Legacy perks. Once unlocked, players will be able to reach the GTN at any time without needing to travel to the fleet, their personal ship, various planets, or strongholds. Level 1 with a 60-minute cooldown costs 3.5 million credits. Level 2 is 7 million credits, and level 3 is 15 million credits. So it is expensive, but it's only a small credit sink in the grand scale of things. Jester says seems a little expensive. If you need a personal GTN and you're checking it that often, don't worry. You can spend, what is it, 25 million? You can get rid of that. It's fine. Or you can spend cartel coins if you want. Not really recommended. They just give it as an option for all of them. Interestingly, though, they did make the 250 cc's a much better deal in terms of like ratio. There's quite a bit in this update, so be sure to read the full list of patch notes when they're published on March 11th. What's the date? Is that going to be Monday? Oh, Monday's going to be patch note day! Lastly, while it's not necessarily tied to 7.4.1 update itself, we did open up a few sections of the forums to players who have preferred accounts. Going forward, any player who has a preferred account can now create threads and post replies in, oh, this is cool, new player help, introductions, and bug reports sub-forums. So this is really neat. The forums have traditionally been restricted to only subscribers for 13 years, but they now made it so new player help, introductions, and bug reports preferred players can post to. Bug reports is probably the best one for them. And the reason that it is locked behind a $1 due is more than just we want your money. It's also due to moderation. It gets really hard to moderate a forum that has no real restrictions. Having someone's credit card on file or knowing that they paid real money to access it is a really good way to keep out bots, a really good way to keep out trolls, a really good way to moderate. It makes things a lot easier. So super cool that they opened that up. I hope, I think that's the most important ones. It would be nice if like PTS could be open to preferred players, but I mean, PTS players can give feedback on what they see, but they can't actually access the PTS, so it kind of makes sense that they can't post there either. All right, I think that's it for the news. Oh gosh, it's huge because I made it big. Is there anything else? Oh, Gree event. No, Gree event is coming up later in the month. That'll be March 19th. So after a week after the update comes out. PvP Season 5 is currently running right now. We're enjoying that earlier in the week. I have to sneeze. Hang on. And hey, everybody over on the YouTube side of things. Hey there, Beth, HB, Reaper, Raleigh. Hi. Heidi says, I'm behind in the stream, but Nico Akar says, did I ever tell you about the time I saved Theron's mom? There's some cool stuff. There's some cool... someone said earlier that Koth had too much baggage to be a good lover. I was like, do you even know the other three companions in that picture? Arkin, do you think he has any baggage? And a lot of Beniko, she's got a lot going on. She needs some therapy. She's just holding it in the tightest of all four of them, but I can only imagine she got some problems. And then lastly, Theron's got literal mommy and daddy issues. And there's a chance you could have unalived his dad. What kind of baggage? Come on. Koth is like the most normal of all four of them. Robert says some of us will spring forward Sunday morning. Oh yes, that's right. Can we look up daylight savings really fast? Daylight savings. How does it work? I really struggle with understanding how this time functions. Okay, so... what? Do I need to turn the clocks ahead? So if we're turning the clocks ahead, does 8 a.m. become... no. At 2 a.m. on Sunday, it becomes 1 a.m. Okay, so you make the number go down. Got it. So things happen later? Biological clock? Oh my god. Ah! No, the other way around? The other way... 2 becomes 3. So things happen earlier in my biological clock? You lose an hour of sleep? Oh, baloney. Ah! Teddy says, I just want to ask how many CC I should do. Transfer to Shea Vizsla server. I'm from Starforge. Teddy at the Great, are you asking how many credits should you transfer or how many cartel coins? Because cartel coins are like your entire account. They're not tied to your character. You don't transfer them. They're just there already. Spring forward, lose an hour. Oh, circadian conundrum. That's what I'm wondering, right? Luckily, these little... oh, look, I matched. See through. Luckily, these little babies do everything for us these days. Do you guys want to see what they don't do for us? I am such an old lady. Are you ready for this? I added one of those old people remote finders to my phone as a phone charm. I have a little remote in my living room that I can press and it will beep because I got so sick of being anxious trying to find my phone. I was like, screw it. I put one on my remote. I put one on my TV remote because it kept getting lost. Put one on my phone. Great life hack. Mr. Swtorista is like, no, I'm not going to put one on my phone. It's clunky. It's huge. What? Come on, man. I was like, I'm enjoying the perks. Not losing my stuff. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Galactic Season 6 is coming up, and that will be building a foundation. Sergio says, I'm late. What did I miss? You actually missed something important. Update 741 is coming on March 12th. Enjoy. There's a video up on YouTube if you didn't already watch it to know what's coming up. Oh, Teddy wants to know cost to transfer servers. So Teddy, they are going to offer free transfers if you were subscribed since I think January 2? I forget the specifics, I apologize. 500 cartel coins otherwise for the first 90 days. And then after that, it'll be 1,000 coins per character, which is the normal price. So hopefully that's useful to you. You can always wait and see till the day of. You can wait till the day of to buy your cartel coins. Is there a way to bind keyboard loadouts and bind to keyboard all 8 ops members? Ah, Nicola! Hey, Nicola drummer. Sadly, as far as I know, no to both of them. Keyboard, key binding loadouts is kind of on a wish list. You just have to go and click it, sorry. But sadly, as far as I know, there's no way to bind ops members specifically. There's just like the next ops member in line keybind. That's why everybody just clicks them, I guess. And hi. Is this a Nicola that I know? Hi, your name's very familiar to me. Yeah, for roleplaying, it would be amazing to switch between Stork and Shadow. Right, wouldn't that be cool? I think the reason it isn't keybound, this is my theory, I don't know if it's at all correct, is because have you ever clicked it and then it took like 20 minutes to actually switch? They don't really want it to be fast because it takes a while to do in the background. Like, I don't know what it's doing in the background, but it's doing a lot. It like lags my computer when I do it. So Nick says, I wish there was a new companion in the new season. We're getting a new stronghold, so I'm pretty happy about that, and we are getting new story. I'm not too bummed out about not getting a new companion, just because there is so many already, and it wouldn't even be like a fully voiced companion or anything like that. Okay. Well, that was 40 minutes of going over the news. 40 minutes of going over the news. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. It was fun. I liked it. I like Fridays. Fridays are chill. Fridays are we finished all our galactic seasons and PvP and blah, blah, blah. Stronghold is better, to be honest. I'm excited about it, so I don't know what to tell you. You can bind members to keep buying, but it's based on the position to where they are. Fekles, position to where they are. Do you mean like physically where they are visually, or where they are on the little sheet? I can take a quick look. Maybe I'm wrong. Key bindings. Targeting? Target. Group companion. Oh, you can only do up to the first 4 in a group. Not in 8, though. Is that what you're asking? Unfortunately, you can't. I don't know a way to get to 5, 6, 7, you know? They had it set up for flashpoints. That would be really useful. That would be really useful for me for healing. I struggle so much with healing. Part of it because I had to click their names. Montego says, hello, good morning. I'm late. What have I missed? Hey, Montego, we have a date. We have a date for 741. It's March 12th. That's mostly it. We've just been being excited about that. Love this scandalous shades. They're blue light glasses. I'm trying them out. I don't know if they work. I'm giving them a shot. Okay. What am I doing? I'm running. I'm gonna switch over to, speaking of loadouts, switch over to Operative, and I'm going to run solo Secrets of the Enclave. I haven't run this one in quite a while. I think I'm still technically even missing some of the achievements. I'm not gonna worry about them today, but I am gonna go check out Secrets of the Enclave and just try and get some more decorations. I personally, decorating Copero strong. I'm personally I was editing the site yesterday and I didn't realize this was showing up on the wrong pages. Oh, how to get a decorating the Copero stronghold decoration. That's not right. I'm making really good progress on the site. I just added something really important and really useful that I've been racking my brain about doing and trying to figure out the best way to do it. So basically, I just added the framework so that any specific decoration that you look up, it will tell you whether you can buy or sell it on the GTN. And I can change it per category and per specific decoration. You know what what I learned that I was so cranky about when I was researching how to do this? When I was figuring out the specifics of how to code it and stuff like that? Where is a trader among the chists? You know how I keep Lotharatheus. Cheers. Lotharatheus said the website is a godsend. Thank you so much. I use it all the time myself. So there's the way I coded it is all Flashpoint decorations by default are GTNable. If they're an achievement, they won't be GTNable. Right now I have big red and green boxes so I can see stuff easily while I'm testing. I found out that although all of these can be on the GTN, the paper lantern that I keep griping about that I don't have enough of and that they're rare, it's not GTNable. It says specifically in its like data that it is bind on pickup. I was like, oh, no wonder I never see it on the GTN. That explains so much. So I wanted to go collect specifically to decorate my Copero Stronghold. I put together kind of a wish list of things that maybe would be nice in the Copero Stronghold. And I specifically wanted this one. Some more of these. I've got 4. I got 4. These are from the Secrets of the Enclave Flashpoint. They are GTNable, but there's only one listed right now, and it's like 300 million credits. Like no smart person would buy it at that price. Too much. So I also wanted to know, I'm gonna check something else out really fast. Oh, pretty. Very pretty. Dun, 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 dun. Very nice. Hey there, VR Banana. Cheers. Okay, I'm looking something up. I'm looking up the Flashpoint contest, actually. I think this is a good way to do it. Desktop, and then in Flashpoint decoration contrast, and I'll search just Enclave. That should do the trick. Okay, so this person got story mode, no decos. This person got story mode, bonus boss, drop tree of the Archivist. This person got, this is Robin, by the way, bonus boss column. This person ran it on master and got the Lord Zillus Hollow from Lord Zillus. This person fought Bard and Gola, who's a boss, and got archive tables. This person got Dantooine Debris Pile from the bonus boss. This person got a column from the boss. This person got a column times 25. Wait, what? Oh, drop from any Bard and Gola. So that's the final boss. This person did 10 runs, the Secrets of the Enclave Story Mode Empire side. It doesn't look like anybody's getting anything from just random enemies. That's kind of what I wanted to see. It looks like they all got their decorations from bosses and not from the random trash. So in some flashpoints, oh, I should get a companion, hey? Are we gonna bring along best girl Lana Beniko even though she abandons me on the daily whenever I go do my war zones? Okay, hang on, where's Lana? Is she not loud? Oh, she's here. I just don't look with my eyes.
Good to see you.
DCH says, I'm right in the middle of spring break. Stressed if I'm doing things right. Stressed about time to work on projects. Project sandwich in between. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. That is that is school. That is school, basically. When I started working full-time instead of doing school, I actually felt like I had more time in my life because you would show up at work and then you would go home, right? You didn't have to like try to do homework and any clubs or activities or anything else too, you know? Skadge level 50. Did you lose a bet? Wait, do I actually have Skadge at 50? Don't tell me I do. What? Why? Why? Why would I have done that? I don't know. So because there wasn't any decorations dropping from the trash enemies, it looks like, based on what everyone submitted so far, I'm just gonna skip through. I don't need to fight any smaller enemies. However, for example, Shrine of Ruins of Null. There's 2 decorations specifically that drop from the normal enemies. So if you want those, you want to fight them, you know? That's the kind of info that I'm trying to gather. Let me turn it down. Huh. Why is he at level... I don't know why he's level 50. Why would I ever do that? BR says, I suddenly feel old. I just realized I reached the age where I want to be in school again. I don't miss how hard I had to work while I was in school because I was working really hard in school. Like I was really giving it my all once I finally found what I liked. So web design and stuff like that. So working extra time on projects and stuff like that just because I wanted to. I wanted to really excel. And then I was also working between 20 to 40 hours a week so I could pay for my apartment and stuff. And then SWTOR the rest of the time. That was it. Which Flashpoint Uprising Star Fortress do you still need more data for? I don't know, actually. I was wondering that too. Like, is there any I should specifically run? The information that I need the most, but is the least fun to go find out, is how common are the drops from those flashpoints that only have one decoration that they drop. Like, think like Hammer Station. Like, and do they drop from only bosses or do they drop from normal enemies too? I have kind of anecdotal evidence, but I don't have a lot of like cut and dry. Here's a screenshot of me getting it from this boss, you know? Do you ever play with a controller? Hey, B Maverick. I don't. I personally, for the longest time, I could barely even use a controller. I can still barely use a controller. I didn't grow up with any consoles. But Sister Teresa bought a PS5, and so I play Baldur's Gate on it. But otherwise, no. But we do have this really intense guide about how to play SWTOR with a controller that was made with help from a lot of other players who do play with a controller for accessibility reasons or just for fun, you know? Hey, me too, all about controller difficulty, because not growing up with them. Two, not Tool. Yeah, we never had like Atari or whatever growing up. Mr. Swtorista grew up with all of that stuff. Just curious. Do you use your mouse to select your targets or hotkeys? Okay, so targets, and I highly recommend this even if you're don't keybind stuff. Tab by default tabs through targets. There's a couple of settings, but they're not super useful. Sometimes you can tab only by what's on the screen. Sometimes it's tab closest to you or left to right or something like that. They're in the preferences. But for the most part, I use tab. Unless the only time I don't use tab is when there's multiple enemies and I'm doing like an operation and I'm having a rough time getting the right one. Like I fail to cycle through properly. Oh, here's the guys I need to murder. They saw me before I saw them. But yeah, tabs really, there's no, just use it. Just do it. Don't chicken out on using it. Just use tab. Stop using anything else that you're using because it's too difficult. Other than just like giving the tab key a little tap if you're using WASD to move around. It's right there. Right there. Robert says, old, I'll be 72 this month. Ooh, they can see me. 72. Are you gonna do anything for your birthday, Robert? I always say that people should eat their favorite food for their birthday. Oh, VR says I was extremely lazy in school, still became a web dev. Fair. SIS needed Skadge for his Black Sun context, and Trooper Sai was doing her darndest to make him reliable. That's right, there was totally a reason behind this besides trolling. Necronox on YouTube wants to know, wants to know why I'm dying. JK, they don't want to know that. They want to know if the glasses are helping. I don't know, I think I'm on what, day 3 of using them? I feel like it's more comfortable, but I don't think it's affecting my headaches. I also started taking some new vitamins, vitamin B2. I won't go into the details again like I did yesterday. But it's very clear the B2 is going into my system. And I think it may actually be helping that or the magnesium, because my headaches have been at like between 1 and 3 pain scale versus, which is like the lowest they've been in a while. Yesterday I had like a point where I was just standing around and I had a 0 headache and I was like, oh, is this legal? Is this allowed? It was great. I was very happy. VR Banana says, to be fair, my early
For House in Rocchini!
We're not in that Flashpoint! To be fair, says VR, my early web dev career probably included a lot more Stack Overflow searches. Are you kidding? Okay, so first off, I'm not really a web dev. I do a bit of PHP programming, but I'm really not web dev material. I struggle too much with paying attention. But I like doing a little bit of everything, so kind of jack of all trades. So there's a lot of Googling going on every day of my life right now. Lately, I've been, instead of using, if I can't find exactly what I need on Stack Overflow, I've actually been using ChatGPT. Like, I understand enough of exactly what I want. Like, ChatGPT, write me a regex to find exactly this if I have this type of data. And it usually does pretty good for really specific questions. And then if the code doesn't work or it looks wrong, you can be like, ChatGPT, that is wrong. And it'll be sorry. It'll say, sorry, I did this wrong. And I'm like, okay. Thank you, Bounty Hunter. Yes, Neon Wee Wee. You're waiting for silence so you get house in Rikini me? Oh my god. Is this what happens when I play with you, Montego? You get fresh with the Inrokinis?
For House in Rokini!
Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, let's see. What did I do? Oh, defeat enemy patrols. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Was I just doing the bonus mission by accident? And I was supposed to defeat the guys who are, like, wandering around? Oh, that was dumb. I'm sorry. I made a big mistake. Are you guys a patrol? Is the patrol the people walking around over there? I feel like I missed something along the way here. VR says, heh, been there with weeks of Googling on end, but also agree that it's fun to do a bit of everything. Not necessarily beneficial, but definitely fun. Suits my personality well. Speaking of a little bit of everything, yesterday I was up in the attic. Up in the attic like all day. I thought I was trying to... I think I told you guys about the creepy baby attic. So my attic has, have 3/4 different attics, the way the house has been built over the years. And second, the 4th secret attic that we found only recently had a baby attic inside of it. So you crawl up into it, like the attic door, and there's like a little mini room up there almost made of plywood. We think they were using it for storage, but when we went up there the first time, there was a unwanted friend in a little trap that I was not very happy about to find. And have to clear out. But so that clearly means little friends could get in there, and I wanted to use it for storage, but I don't want to use it for storage if little friends could get in there. So I spent the entire like afternoon using the gun with the sealant, which I can't use the real word for on stream. Okay, where's the other patrol? How am I supposed to find these losers? Is it these guys? I think so. Hey, look, a box. We don't need that right now. We're not doing any bonus quests. Other than the one we accidentally did. And hey, Cosmo. Aya's Cosmatos? Oh, you're saying hello. I thought you were saying you were Cosmo. But I see Cosmo up above. Attic combo breaker, that's right. And I, like, cut out some doors. Cut out some doors out of leftover OSB plywood board. And put some hinges on them. And I still need to go get like a little latch or something so they stay permanently closed until I need to open them. But after that, I'm getting close to done. I'm very proud. I was crawling around in the attic in my like Ivex suit, like my little hazmat suit. And then I also went in the other attic that we call Narnia. Attic number 2, I think. And I went and filled up some of the holes that were there that I think that's where unwanted friends were possibly coming from. There was some like hole between the house and the outside that was not supposed to be there. So I was like, no more of you coming out here. Yeah, let's turn the attic into we need a 5th attic, a secret attic behind a bookcase. No, none of the attics are built in a way that are useful to be actual like places to hang out. They would need to basically be demolished and re-put out because there's all these posts in the center. It's not like It's not like you see an attic in like a movie and it's like a little room. There's a bunch of like wood going up and down everywhere. Unwanted friends, but more the merrier. No, I don't want furry critters that eat my stuff in my house. That's right, Bounty Hunter, you know which one. Whenever me and Mr. Swtorista start talking about sealant, there's always like a little fit of giggles. My sealant is stuck! My sealant is stuck and won't come out. Oh baby, did we not put plastic wrap on the sealant? Then it just all dried out. You can't use it anymore. Right, it's a functional attic, not a... I think... yeah, I think if you have a real attic, it can still be a functional attic. Like, it's just... I don't know why there's so much structural stuff in between. Like, I don't know if it's actually needed or not, or if it's just that's how they built stuff back in the day. It'd be really cool, because there's a lot of space up there if there wasn't all those support posts in the way. Put some metal mesh screens in the holes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I bought metal mesh screens, because I heard that they will just bite through it. However, that was the plan. That was not what actually happened. What actually happened is when you're up in an attic, one that doesn't have a real floor and stuff, so a functional attic, not a Hollywood attic, each spot that you can stand is only very small. Oh no, where's Lana? Did she not get over here? Okay, we're good. She's here. I'm trying to get my other tab open. Here we go. No smash! In an attic, the floor is made of beams of wood. I think they're sometimes called the rafters. And those are safe to stand on. Ah, wait, I ran into a wall! Oh my gosh. This is a fun, silly little fight here. I like that they got the fear mechanic to work even in story mode. And you can only step on the rafters. In between is what's called drywall. Drywall. Sorry, I don't know why I said that wrong. And that's what you see on the ceiling of your house. It's kind of like a thin board. If you step on it, put all your weight, you will fall through and you'll have to redo your ceiling, correct? And on top of the drywall is insulation. It's the fluffy stuff. So you also can't stand on the fluffy stuff because that's just sitting on the drywall. It's light. So, because my attic has rafters, that's pretty normal. It also has all that structural support, and it's also slanted. So the further deeper you go towards the edge of the house, the more slanted it gets. To go fill up that little tiny hole in the side of the house, I had to crawl on my belly, on the rafters, in between all the structural triangle supports. I was like, this is ridiculous. I tried to throw the mesh onto the area because I could barely reach it. Like, all the way out of my belly like this with the spray can. With this little straw. It did not work. Ended up, there was no... I did not end up being able to use any mesh. It was not happening. That was my yesterday. Floor trusses, not rafters. I'm sorry, rafters are, you can, that's like at the top of a... What's a rafter then? Floor trusses. I got a new word. That was my yesterday, yeah. I'm very happy that's done. Or it's very close to done. The little baby attic. My next step is I need to... So I was cutting the doors with a skill saw. So like the little rolly saw, little circle saw that you can just go brr, brr. It's not attached to anything. Because that's the only thing I have to cut plywood. I didn't get any decoration. No deco. People seem to be getting the most from the last boss and the bonus boss. So I'm hoping to get something there. Rafters you can see with the ceiling. Got it. Thanks. Hail chat. Hey Toshiro. Hey. Nice to see you. Truss issues. Oh my gosh, I love it. Rafter supports the roof. Got it. So up top are the rafters. Got it. I was trying to get the plywood with my skill saw, but I was like, I don't have any foam. I don't have a proper table saw. I'll just put 2 bricks on either side and saw down the middle, and it mostly worked. But I realized afterwards it wasn't very straight. These are the decorations I'm trying to get. Oh, these are pretty. I like these. These are the big version. These are like the big version, and then the little version is what's actually drops from the Flashpoint, the big ones from the cartel market. That's what we learned the other day, which was pretty hilarious to learn, but you know. So they didn't cut the little doors I made for the baby attic straight. So I have a little gap I have to fill, and I'm not quite sure how to do it. I'm gonna have to do some thinking, I think. Gonna have to do some futzing around there and figure that out. But then it's done and I can store stuff up there. Oh my gosh. Toshiro says, how has Sotor been? I haven't played in a bit. Been seeing the Saturday raids happening in Discord, and I've been slowly getting the itch to come back. Oh, ha ha ha, the itch. The itch to play the Sotor. Sotor's been good. We're looking forward to the next updates coming out Tuesday. Like, it just got announced yesterday, the date. They're going to start Galactic Season 6 if you like that. Might be a fun time to jump back in, especially because they're adding a Copero Stronghold that you can probably get the first day come back on March 12th. Yeah, been in a functional attic before. It was very anxiety producing. Oh my gosh, the first time I went up there I was so scared. It's so scary. It's so dark. And if you step the wrong spot, you're gonna fall. Not only possibly injure yourself by falling through, but also like cause a lot of damage to the house that has to be repaired and is not fun to repair. I was so... And there's possibly critters up there, and you don't know what else is up there. Scary. Very scary. Trying to stand on the beams. Yeah, exactly. All of that. But the more I went up, the more comfortable I got. I brought more light up. Once I knew the layout, it was a lot easier. And Fish is so funny. So when I'm at home and I'm doing like chores and stuff, I'll put The Simpsons in the background, like TV. Just put TV in the background. I've been taking my phone up into the attic. I'll like throw it in my bag of stuff that I'm toting around.
Take a breath.
It's been very useful actually for the anxiety. Heidi, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, getting there. That's helped a lot. It's not fun, but it's in there. Montego says the reason I don't like attics is insulation fluff. Oh, more than fair. That's the stuff I've been very careful to avoid. The insulation fiberglass. I've been pretty lucky. I don't think I've gotten itchy yet from it specifically. My childhood bedroom was my parents' attic. Good stuff. Basically a mini apartment. Yeah! Yeah, VR says I'm spoiled by living in the EU. We have either no attics or proper room ones. That functional stuff seems not allowed here or something. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I think it's a cost-saving measure, because I think it would cost a lot more to finish it. But I mean, it would add... It would, like, essentially... Not quite double, but add so much extra space. Adam says, when you reach a point where a flashpoint is the next step in your story progression, can you complete it with the PV group finder, or would this not count? Adam, from what I understand, it would not count. When you are there for the story version, it is a special mode. It is not the story mode that you can queue up for by yourself. It is not veteran, it is not master, but it's a fourth special secret thing. Because it'll have often additional cutscenes as well, and you have to complete it in that weird specific in the story mode. So I'm always like, could I like finish these attics? My neighbor, I went to her house and she showed me her attic. It had one of those actual pull down stairs. We have to use like a ladder. Pull down stairs like in the movies, and it's all finished. It's like all painted white, and there's even some really crappy windows up there. I was like, what? What do you do with all this room? Attics are designed to help your house breathe and stay cool or warm. At least those in North America is what they are built for, I believe. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So from what I understand... Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something specific. I'm just yakking. From what I understand, from the best that I've been able to research, your air from your house and your attic are not supposed to be connected. Like, it's supposed to be sealed from your attic to your house. But your attic itself is supposed to have air openings to the outside. So little vents that are covered in mesh so critters can't get in. And it's supposed to get very different temperature up there. It's for temperature control more than anything else. And it has to be able to breathe, or it can get really disgusting up there. Bad things happen. Does that sound about right? With date night, do we have to catch up on story content? I don't think so. I feel like you have to have caught up with romancing your companion. Maybe. The developer said something about this, I think on Twitter. But I don't remember the exact phrasing. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to repeat something that's wrong. HB said, I had an attic apartment in college. It was nice overall, but temperature control was a big issue. Yeah, absolutely, I'm sure. Once I finally sealed up the baby attic properly, oh my gosh, it was so hot up there. The next time I went up, I was like, I was like, why is it so hot? Oh, I keep doing this wrong. I'm not paying attention. What are mechanics? VR says, true, I think in the EU it's more of a, well, it's part of my house and ground is expensive here. Excuse me? I live in California, but the house was built quite a long time ago, so I think maybe that's part of it. The house was not worth nearly as much back in the day. Oh, there we go. Look, I did it. It only took me like 4 or 5 tries. Oh, man. I love these creepy little sellers. Super cool. Caught up. Does that mean talking to the person on Destiny if you skip some of the chapters? The one that asks questions to update your story? So I think you have to have done, like, the point of the story where you lock in the romance of the character, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Could someone see if you could find that tweet and what it says? Adam says, thank you. So if I'm too awful at the game to complete it solo, I just have to get better. Adam, you can bring a friend. If you are struggling with a solo Flashpoint for some reason, they are meant to be done. Well, first off, make sure you're actually doing the solo version. That's there's a chance you might have accidentally picked up like the wrong one. Make sure you check your quest logs and stuff like that. That's a frequent issue. In addition, there's a lot you can do by yourself to improve without having to get better scrub. And you can also bring a friend if they are on the same step in the story. It's stupid and funky, and it's not like anything else in the game. Swtorista difficult fights. So I'm gonna send you something in chat here, Adam. Which one are you stuck on? Can I ask? You can skip 1, 2, and start with 3 and go down. There's a bunch of tips you can do to kind of make things a lot easier. Even if you just do like the first couple, it might help enough that you can pass it. It's just like big lists of tips for difficult fights. Wait, says Patrick, so I wouldn't have to play Jedi Under Siege and Onslaught on pub side, where it has one clear flaw of not having Anri, except that one instance on Meksha. But you can't romance Anri! She's not a companion, so she can't come in for companion date night quests, buddy. Come on, you know this. Stop having daydreams about Major Anri. Yeah, that's right. Things like heroic moments are on that list. Upgrading your companion, upgrading your gear, getting more familiar with your defensive abilities, stuff like that. Fish says, I went up to help family, so that definitely helped, but I was so worried about going through the ceiling. Right. Super, super anxious attic time. I feel like I may have gotten lost, but I can't tell. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, cool. We were able to sneak through some stuff. Awesome. I could have definitely run this a lot faster. You want to romance Ras? Oh, Ras Ordo? He's a cutie. I can see that. Yeet. Oh, this is the boss, but I want to back up and I want to do the bonus boss. I want to do the bonus boss. Is this it? Oh, it's another one of these. Come and get me, Copper. Come close to it so I can explode you. Who is that? Hi! Thank you, Ataji. Thank you very much. Chem romance, get out of here. Adair says, I heard a story yesterday. Someone was having difficulty with Master Mode Flashpoints and having difficulty finding people to play with. And? Wait, was that my story? It better not be. Oh, good. Good. Okay, I think. Ah, the bonus boss is up ahead. Got it. Let's go do some murder.
Adam says, thanks again, that's great. It's the false emperor. The first boss just constantly knocks my combat support droid off the edge. I can't recall it. Maybe because it isn't dead. And then I'm just kind of underpowered for the rest of the Flashpoint. Oh, I see. That is a tricky little thing right there. Just to make sure, Adam, you also have your companion out, right? In addition to the combat droid, if it lets you. But, oh, that's evil. That's an evil mechanic right there. I'm sorry. Let's do Heroic Moment because we can. Do orbital support. Let's stand in the bad stuff because we can. Has the story been getting any better? Hey, Not Only Sinner. That's super subjective, so I don't know if I can give you a solid answer. If you... I don't know what you last played. If you don't like the Mando stuff, that's mostly what it's continued with so far. If you like the Mando stuff, great. Hey, G-Pain, hi! Play hard, go pro! Hey, G-Pain, hey, hey, hey. Kara said they created another account and they played 2 characters in a Master Mode Flashpoint at the same time! One way to make friends, right? That's... is that considered multi-boxing? No. I think the devs may have said it's fine if you're literally playing on both computers, but don't quote me on that one. As long as you're not using, like, keybinds or anything like that, you know? I mean, with Malgus, is that moving forward? Oh, no! It hasn't been, which is kind of crazy. I'm hoping they'll catch up with 7.4. Sorry, 7.5, the next one. I'm hoping we'll get a story update that actually has stuff to do with the Jedi and the Sith, you know?
Just getting
Big shrug on that one. No Flashpoint drop. No decoration drop, but we're about to do the bonus boss. And... wait, where's the bonus boss? Oh, I almost missed it. Uh-huh. Back it up, back it up. This way, I see. Yeah, it's been a while. There's been some little updates here and there, but I wouldn't say it's progressed any. Can I go in here without unstealthing? No. Oops. Hey, remember when we were testing this on the test server and there was a there was a gap in the floor right here and you would fall in it and you couldn't get out? It was really funny. There was all kinds of funny bugs. I'm glad we got to test it before it came out. Kind of silence was pretty good. There wasn't that many bugs. Not pretty impressive. Hi, Miss Swtorista. Hope you're doing great today. Playing on my Jedi Knight Sentinel that I used a level 80 boost for on the True Night story. On through the Night story. Nice. Sorry for reading and running, but I need to go now. Play hard, go pro, and have fun and keep up the great work. Miss Swtorista. Bye, G-Pain. Have a great one. Have a nice day. Whoever said Gus Romance over on YouTube, I need to show you the door. It's over here. Show yourself out and go get Gus, romance him, and bring him back here, and I'll give you guys a wedding present. Moo. Bum ba dum bum. Okay, here. This is the one people were saying they happened to get some decorations from. So let's wish me luck. What I really want is those archives, but I'll take anything at this point. with how little decorations have dropped so far. Scad romance, no thanks. Thanks, good luck. I think I'm supposed to do something, aren't I? Sure. I clicked a button when it glowed. That's usually a thing to do. You're enjoying the Mando stuff? That's good. JR says the person who's playing 2 characters in a master mode said they were on 2 characters and a laptop, two PCs and a laptop with the right hand and one with the left. I think it's pretty impressive. Think they should try a double tank night remote build. That sounds horrible. That sounds just like terrible. No, thank you. Nate says, not the only sinner says every class kind of feels the same personality-wise after 50. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, there are still some like snarky lines. It really just has to do with the same storyline for all of them. Like you can only react so many different ways if there's no actual differences.
if you do listen to the voice lines and stuff, they are definitely slightly different for class, which is cool. I like seeing like the trooper specific stuff when I run in. Ah, okay. What do we get? No deco. Awesome. Great. Cool. Getting so much data. And by data, I mean rewards. I am totally getting data, just not data that also benefits me personally. I'm trying to enter the contest. You have to get decorations to enter the contest, it says. Cool, I think I can just skip past this. Nice. I like hearing the old music. Old music. So I always forget what I'm supposed to do here. Something about finding explosives. Then you have to like back up to find them. Oh, here we go. One. And then I don't think I can sneak into that one, so I might as well just murder. Murder! Murder most not so foul. My favorite X-Pack is Onslaught and hate the Night Stuff or Coat Pet, at least. Yeah, makes sense. You need the explosives. Yeah, blow stuff up. I agree with the nostalgia. The first time I heard the Manon music in this game, I was like, ooh, ah, boom, boom, da 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 dum. Really like it. This one too. Makes me happy. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do a little bit of killing. They're just robots. Nobody cares about them. It's fine. They're ancient Jedi robots, aren't they? That's cruel. I actually don't really want to fight them. Can I just recoup them? Can I just, like, put them under arrest? And bring them to Republic jail for reprogramming? Can I bring them to the new Jedi Temple on Coruscant? That'd be so cool. Okay, looks like we have our explosives now. See if we can actually get some decoration on the final boss. I don't know if it'll actually work. No, death is the only option. Okay. Alright. Sure. So, Teresa, have you played Starwind? No, I'm sorry. I don't even know what that is or what type of game it is. I've been seeing a lot of my friends enjoying a game called Nightshade? Lately? Is that maybe what it's called? I've just been obsessing about Baldur's Gate 3 still at SWTOR, as always. Need them credits. Let's go. Have to pay for my quick travel. I think I can just skip past some of this, though. No real reason for me to fight. And I think I'm heading to the final boss. Starwind is Morrowind with the KOTOR mod. What? Ah, that's crazy. Starwind is a privately held software hardware appliance company? I don't think we're quite talking about... Oh, Nightingale. Nightingale. Thank you. I think that's it. That's the one. Something that came out more recently. You start on the other side of the ship. Oh, that's crazy. Morrowind with a KOTOR mod. Wow. That's... I can't believe I've never heard of that. That's cool. I don't even... I'm gonna ask Mr. Swtorista if he knows about that, because he's a Elder Scrolls nerdling. Super likes it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Stop excavating me. I'm not rock. Yeah, it's great that SWTOR has some KOTOR actors in the game. Pretty cool. Vet, of course. It's #1 most well known. Adam says, yep, I have a companion who I've set to heal. I think part of the problem is I'm not particularly up to speed on a defensive ability rotation for my character because shooting lightning at people is more fun. It's not necessarily that you need a defensive rotation, but definitely to be familiar with what your defensive abilities are would be really useful, I'm sure. Especially if it's cheating and getting rid of your main tank, your main support ability, which would be a robot. I've just linked something called the Basic Class Guide. So you're playing, I don't know which type of sorcerer or assassin you're playing. But if you can figure that out, like the discipline by pressing K on your keyboard and look up the discipline on that page that I just linked, there's a section literally called defensives. So just kind of know and cycle through those, you know? You may not even be level 80 yet, but you can even put your level at the top if you're doing the Emperor's Flashpoint. DR Banana. Adam specifically is having a problem where they're... How do I get out of here and not die? What? Oh no! I'm supposed to kill him! I'm supposed to kill him! This is what I did last time! Oh no, no, I don't think I can kill him fast enough because I was running around. That's oh. Not doing any damage to him. What? Come on. The excavation droid is just slowly trying to murderize Lana. Oh good, okay. Last time I was just trying to run out of the circle over and over and over and it was not working. It was not helping. Well, congratulations. We have gathered data that says, ran. Secrets of the Enclave with no, story, including bonus boss. No drops. LOL. There, we've tracked it. We've done our tracking for the day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what else am I working on? Man! It's so disappointing. Hey, Adam. Adam, do you happen to be online right now? Or are you busy doing something else? Because if you're online right now, I'll actually come help you. If you... Oh, I can't. Wait, can I help you? Wait, oh, solo story. I just remembered that it might be different because it's an older one. I'm wondering if someone can come help you. I'm wondering if I can come help you. If so, if you're online, let me know your faction and your server, and I'll hop onto a character there. Are you ready for the next season? I was super excited for the new stronghold, says Potato Meg. It looks really cute. Yes, I can't stop thinking about it. And I made a whole page about what I want to decorate it with, and I'm trying to get decorations for it. I want a whole bunch of the, not the big one, the little one. Archives Power Storage Unit, but someone's selling it for 300 million credits, and that's too much. Too much. I'm at work. Oh, sorry. I played during a weird time. I apologize. But with that said, because it is an older Flashpoint, there is a chance you might be able to have a friend come help you. The ones after that, they get really funky and cranky later on. No, LOL farming, that is cheaper. Yeah, I know, but I just ran the whole Flashpoint, Meg. I didn't get a single decoration. Huh, so sad. How am I supposed to fill my entire house with archive banks of a specific nature that will look cute? I haven't decided exactly what I want to do. It kind of depends on the layout of the rooms, right? We don't have a really good example of that yet. Swtorista, Pharaoh Stronghold? I don't necessarily have a guide yet because we only have so much information, you know? How does the Copero Stronghold work? 2 rooms unlocked via story missions. 3 rooms unlocked on the subscriber track. 3 additional rooms unlocked with cartel coins. It doesn't look like there's any huge hall-like rooms, but this room's pretty cool too. Right here, this one's really neat. I'm wondering how the hook layout is here and whatever is up here, if anything. Or maybe how big these are. I don't have the best impression of it. Most clear impression of it. Kind of want to make like a library room, but I might not actually have enough room to do that because it's a bunch of tiny rooms, which is kind of cool. Swaggy glasses, thanks. I'm trying out some blue light glasses. You want a Theron wedding scene? I want an everybody wedding scene. Everybody gets married. I don't know if they're helping yet or not. I'm only on day 3. I recently started taking some more vitamins, so that might be helping more than anything. They have a little more obvious results that they're inside of me. Yeah, the hip placement's going to be interesting for sure. Fish says, I'm trying to remember something specific that helped me with False Emperor. There's something specific I have to like focus on, a main guide instead of the ads, but I can't remember specifics. I always have to look up a guide every time. Oh, Fish, the specific problem Adam was having is that I forgot which boss they're on, but the boss is knocking over their support droid companion off the edge. So they're just kind of getting annihilated even with their companion as a healer. Oh, Suzai! Suzai says, I deconstructed my 330 prototype, and now I don't have a 330 earpiece, so do I have to redo Flashpoint to get another earpiece from completing hide-and-seek quests? Yeah, basically, if you wanted to try and go for the 336 hide-and-seek piece, if you already deconstructed it, you would have to kind of start from scratch, or maybe see if you have any in your inventory. But something that might be useful, Suis, is, you could get yourself equipped in 330 mods and enhancements, and maybe it'll drop like a 330 glove or something, and maybe that's cheaper to upgrade for you. What's the highest item rating now? It's 340. 340. But hide and seek is 330. No, wait, hang on. Wait. I lied. Hang on, sorry. Just a second. Let me go get the newest guide. Swtorista update 7.4 gearing. How to get the best gear in update 7.4. Ow, I need to go and add this to the other guide. To the other guide so it's clearer. So hide and seek is 340. And then the highest in the game is 344. I'm gonna link you this. That might be useful. You know what? Let's go update that gearing guide and make sure it has this specific newest information in it right now. .4. 7.4 made it easier than ever to get the best gear in the game. 7.4 gearing guide. There isn't any scientific studies that say these glasses actually work. Update 7.4. 7.4 made it easier in the game. What are some of the little summaries? 7.4 changes. Hide and seek to 340. Ricotta gear to 344. Ricotta gear, the best gear, obtainable even outside operations. More currency conversions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the important stuff to know. Let's see. What's the best gear in the game? The main thing to know about level 80 gearing is that blah 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 blah. Oh, this gear chart's not up to date for 7.4. Let's, you know what, instead of doing this on stream, important note. The below guide is not fully up to date for 7.4. It has a lot of information about how things work, but not the best way to get to 340, 344. And then we'll bold it! And then we'll highlight it! I really need to go back to this one, but just been focusing so hard on the decoration. Silky says, I have glaucoma and need all the help I can find. I have to wear 250 power readers just to use a computer. Wow. I'm sure there's a lot more that's different for glaucoma. I'm specifically trying them out for migraines and eye strain and stuff like that. We'll see if it helps any. Oh, yeah. So, for anyone who missed it, update 7.4.1 will be coming up in
March 12th. We're very excited for it. Roy says, "Hi, Swtorista. I used to watch you all the time. Haven't played SWTOR for a year. Has anything changed? Are they making content now? Thanks." Hey, Roy. Oh, absolutely. If you go to Swtorista.com, you can kind of see some of the new stuff there up in the, I think it's the expansions menu. The most recent one is 7.4, and we're excited because that one came out in December. And we're excited because the next one's coming out on March 12th, which just the date just got announced. So I've just put 2 links for you in chat so that you can go check out the most recent one, which is 7.4, and see what's coming up. Yeah. Very excited about that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I'm going to end it early because we did everything that I wanted to do, which was kick Secrets of the Enclave's butt, show you the rift in the time-space continuum, and I'm going to work on guides instead of making you watch me edit a text document while trying to do math. Let's see. Who is streaming today? I will go say hi to. For those of you on YouTube, if you didn't already see it, the 7.4.1 video is really cool to watch. If you've already seen it, we just watched it today. Let's go see the person who's opening cartel boxes, because why not? Let's see if we can give them some luck. D20 TV. I don't know this person at all. They do have blue hair. Down for it. Let's go. Bye. See you guys later. Toodles. Bye.
Bots are